say it because we want to feel comfortable saying it, not ashamed and guilty.
We worry about marijuana. We worry about what people think about marijuana users. We worry about getting caught with marijuana. But mostly, we worry about getting more marijuana.
You've got to know a guy to get marijuana. We worry that something could happen to the marijuana guy. We worry that we'll have to get a new marijuana guy. What if he doesn't answer our page when we need him? What if his mother doesn't know where he is?
We found out what other marijuana smokers had to say about marijuana. We talked to old marijuana smokers. We talked to young, black, Jewish, handicapped marijuana smokers.
We talked to rich, homeless, gay, and even Chinese marijuana smokers.
And it took a long, long time, because once you get a marijuana smoker talking, they never shut up.
Marijuana is a mistress who goes by many names. She's also known as pot, weed, el diablo de verde.
Wiggity, jazz plants, Lando Calrissian.
Kermit the Hogleg. Dr. Fill My Pipe Up. Mr. THC.
Your Highness, Harry Potter. My only real friend.
Wacky Tobacky, Sticky Icky Icky, Jean-Claude Van Amsterdam.
Henry VIII. Bill Marijuana. Mother Nature's way of saying hi. Marijuana. I didn't always smoke pot. For years and years, Arj Barker was high on life. But eventually, I built up a tolerance. Some people think that I use marijuana to hide from my problems, but whatever. That would take a pretty big clump of marijuana for me to actually be able to hide behind it. I don't got that kind of money. And besides, the world's pretty fucked up right now. Shouldn't I be?
I mistakenly left a baggie of pot in my jacket when I dropped it off at the dry cleaners. It was the Marvin Gaye weed. You know, that's weed that's so strong after one hit, you're like, what's going on? So I decided to go in there and get it. I marched into that dry cleaners and I handed the guy behind the counter my receipt, and he pressed that button that makes the big clothes carousel go around. And I could see riding through the store my jacket with the pot pinned to the lapel. It was like it was going to a pot prom or something. He smiled, I smiled, I thought I was good to go. And then he says, that'll be $200, please. Yeah, he took a check, and I went home and got baked.
My girlfriend thinks I smoke too much pot. I, on the other hand, think I don't smoke enough pot. Because if I did, I'd be finished, and I'm not. Look, we all have our vices. I like to smoke a little weed. She likes to feed the baby. Hey. Yeah. Different strokes for different folks, right? Apples and oranges. Hey, isn't that your baby crying? Get off my back. Sorry, our baby.
The majority of anti-marijuana funding comes from the alcohol companies. That's right, alcohol companies. Because they're afraid that if people smoke dope, they won't want to drink. After all, how many times have you witnessed the following scenario?
Hey, Doug, you want a beer?
No thanks, Tony. I just got high.
Yeah, that pretty much happens all the time at my house. Or this classic.
Hey, Tony, you want to get baked?
Are you insane? I just finished a fucking sea breeze.
That's right. It's the same joke twice. In an effort to battle these anti-marijuana concerns, we of the Marijuanalogues pledge that over 80% of the proceeds from this show will go towards marijuana.
So how do we think pot feels? We think pot is angry. Marijuana is illegal, and it's pissed off about it. Pot doesn't want to be illegal. What? What does pot want? Just to carry out its sacred and divine mission, to get you high.
It doesn't want to be a problem in your life. Pot wants to bring you joy. Pot doesn't want to be sniffed by dogs, confiscated, kept in an evidence locker, or worse, smoked by cops.
Pot wants love. Pot wants acceptance. Embrace marijuana. Give it a hug. And then smoke the living shit out of it.
So, America, what's the message of our performance tonight? It's quite simple, really.
Kids don't do drugs.